The city of Bose was destroyed and occupied by the Empire in the war 10 years ago. However, Mayor Maybell's father, in other words, the previous mayor, took the helm and made extensive efforts to rebuild the city with the help of other merchants like himself. For merchants who generally only care about making a few quick mira, this was the first time in history that so many came together like this. It seems as though it was at this time that Mayor Maybell made the decision to follow in her father's footsteps. Alright. Mayor Maybell looks really busy. I hope this incident will be resolved sooner rather than later. After things settle down and we have some free time, Lila and I have promised to go shopping together. Shopping for, like, dinner items? Or, like, actual shopping. Where is Lila? I guess she's in here. Or not. Where's Lila? According to Mayor Maybell, the missing airliner appears to be the work of the Sky Bandits. If it's a ransom they're after, then it's probably a pretty safe bet to say that my father is still alive. That's what we said. I hope my mother won't be so worried after hearing this. So I've heard you bracers are investigating the incident. Is that true? Bring back my father safely, will you? Sure. Mirna was just asking me about the situation in the Bose market. It appears the effects of the missing airliner incident are farther reaching than I had imagined. And the look on your faces tells me that you found something. You could really tell that just by looking at our faces? Well, we didn't get anything for certain, but we did manage to gather a little information. We should be able to give you some sort of a report in the near future. We might be just swinging at empty air on this one. But I'd like you to hold on just a little longer while we see what we can dig up. Sure, I'll be looking forward to seeing what you come up with. But whatever you do, please be careful. I've really had it up to here. Not only am I drowning in work, but now I've got all these burglaries to deal with. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Wonder where Lila went. Did we just miss her? Gonna check one more time, just to be sure. Yeah, she's not in here. We didn't see her in town either. Oh, we didn't go to the church. Maybe that's where she is. Where is the church? Aha! We found her. The mayor has been working into the night, day after day, and now she has these burglaries to deal with. I've got to look out for her health. Makes sense. There sure seems to have been a wave of incidents occurring lately. Maybe I should raise my voice to the heavens on behalf of the citizens. O Adios, who art in heaven, please bestow thy blessings and thy guidance upon these souls. Alright. It's unbelievable to think that normal homes were burglarized too. Maybe I should go visit the victims of these incidents later on. Good luck with that. Alright, I think that was everybody, so let's go to guild. Anything new? Oh, we do have one new thing. Oh, I was burglarized the other day and my jeweled ring was found to be among the missing items. It's quite valuable to me, so if anyone happens to find it, please let me know. I live on Bose's South Block. Okay, we'll have to go back there to talk to her. Anybody upstairs? No. Okay. So you're headed to the inn on the lakeshore, are you? Well then, all you need to do is follow the new Ansel path by heading south from town. That inn is right there on the shore of Valyria Lake, so you can't miss it. Be careful on your way there. We've received payment from Mayor Maybell for your investigative efforts thus far. Hooray! Ooh, we got 3 extra. Not sure what that is for, but I will take it. Keep up the good work and be careful out there. You too, man, you too. Alright, let's go back to the woman with the quest. It was one of these people, I'm sure. Nope, not you. Not you. Yeah, you. I had a very important ring taken by them. I don't care if it's the... Oh, okay. So nothing new. Alright, I figured she would give us more details. But apparently not. Did it say whether this was like a short-term quest or something? It's a low difficulty. I mean, yeah, whatever. Okay, well, let's leave town. It's in one of these directions, I'm sure. Oh, this is really pretty. So this is the north shore of Valyria Lake, huh? It certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here. The inn doesn't look too shabby either. I stayed here once before when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great, the rooms are nice, pretty much what you'd expect from a place like this. Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip. You mean it's not? I, at least, intended to toss my cares to the wind for a while. Taking cat naps in a rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. Olivier, why do I get the feeling he's only here for, like, the fun times? Like, dude, you're gonna be the human meat shield, okay? Like, that is what you're here for. This is what a vacation is all about. It's not a vacation, dude. Come on, everyone. I was just joking. We can enjoy a vacation anytime, but now is the only time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves. Even I, Olivier Lindheim, know enough to get my priorities straight. I don't think this has anything to do with enjoyment or not. Well, whatever. As long as he does his share of the work he's here to do. Let's see if we can find the old man staying here that loves fishing. The guest who said he saw some suspicious individuals here 2 nights ago, right? Yes. Start out here. If he loves fishing, maybe he's out here fishing, right? That makes sense. No? Okay. Well, apparently my reasoning abilities aren't so great, but you know, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. The game will not steer me wrong. Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Are you all here to stay? Let's see. Yes and no. How should I put it? We're here looking for a certain someone. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish? Well, pretty much everybody who stays here loves to fish. We heard he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday. Do you have a clue who that might be? Oh, are you talking about old man Kuano? If you're talking about his fishing buddy, then I think you must mean Lloyd. Lloyd? I've heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from the Royal City. It seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman's Guild there. He sounds like a pretty amazing guy. Do you know where we might be able to find him? He's out dropping a line somewhere, of course. If I remember right, he should be out on the back pier. Weren't we just there? Were we not just there? Did we see anyone? I didn't see anyone. If you're looking for Lloyd, he's out dropping a line somewhere, of course. If I remember... Okay, alright. Let's talk to everybody else here first. My mother and I come here every year on vacation around this time. It's a tradition in our family. My mother seems to look forward to it every time. I kind of feel bad for my father, though, as he always gets left behind. It's okay, Annette. The Kingfisher Inn in Bose and the Maple Leaf Inn in Zeiss are my favorite places to stay. Okay. Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Please let me know if you would like to stay. Alright. Nobody in these rooms. Oh, that's outside. Okay. Alright. Well, let's go back to the back pier and see how we missed this guy. Yeah, I still see no one. Alright. Was there anywhere else in this place? Oh, maybe over here? Oh, okay, there he is. Looks so serene and peaceful. Fishing. Excuse me. Are you the man named Lloyd who's from the Royal City? Wow, he's really focused. He's tuned everything out of his mind but fishing. It looks like this is where my skills come into play. What are you? Can we just push him in the water? Although that might not make him very, happy to tell us anything. Just sit back and enjoy. Olivia, what are you gonna do? Olivia leaned over and with a smile that left all kinds of things up to interpretation, blew into the man's ear. Okay. Okay. Olivia excels at getting people's attention. That's all I have to say. Oh my goodness, what in the... Man. Poor guy. Who are you kids? And where did you come from? That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivier. Yeah, that was pretty low. How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that, like a true professional, your attention was fixed upon your task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yes, that's right. But how did you know my name? We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you could spare to speak with us? I see, so you heard from Mr. Kuano, did you? Yeah, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it. Could we get you to fill us in a little more on the details? Before that, are you all bracers or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime? We can't say for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. So much better than Morgan. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn, dead tired after a day of battling it out with this lake's guardian. It had gotten late into the night, and it was about the time when everyone at the inn was asleep in their beds. Now hold on a minute. What do you mean by this lake's guardian? I'm glad you asked. The guardian is a giant salmon that swims the murky depths of Valyria Lake. It has been the feared king of the waters among fishing lovers for over a decade. Crap, I shouldn't have asked. Shara. It looks like you've thrown a log onto the maniac's fire. Is it really that huge of a fish like you say? You bet your last mirror it is. And I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. Dude, I would have given up after like 5 days. It comes and goes in different parts of Valyria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it had appeared in these parts, so I came a-runnin' from the Royal City. Ha, now that's what I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a bottle of Grand Chardonnay and such. Ah yes, back to that bottle of Grand Chardonnay. In your case, steal it is more accurate. How about we get back to our story? So Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night? Oh, right. I had returned the boat and was on my way into the inn, when I saw an odd couple head out onto the road from the grounds behind the building. Onto the road? In the middle of the night? Yep, no doubt about it. They headed out on the new Ansel path. At first I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city, heading back home. But it was way too late for something like that, and when I asked at the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Thought maybe I'd seen a couple of ghosts or something then. Ghosts? Oh, is Estelle afraid of ghosts? There are ghosts that come out here? Ha, just so you know, the 2 I saw were a young couple. They might have been 2 lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them. Dude, that got dark real quick. Aw, don't tell me anymore. Oh, brother, a bracer that's afraid of ghosts? The guild is doomed. Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff. So she just likes torturing herself. She's afraid of ghosts, but she wants to hear all the stories about them. Now, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. You'd better watch out, because this little kitten bites. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. But the couple did, in fact, seem to be one with a purpose and reason. I say this because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing. White sheets? With holes cut in them? What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure. But it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. Aha! So it's Josette pretending to be a student again. A school uniform. It couldn't be. It wasn't one from the Genus Royal Academy, was it? How did you see this? How did you see this all in the dead of night? Wow, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha. My niece goes there as well, and it looked exactly the same as the one she wears. I see. This whole event just got a lot more interesting. It's her. I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail. What? So she's an acquaintance of yours? Then while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on. If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight. Is that true? Yep, we'll meet back here in 2 days, is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it. Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information, just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get into any more trouble than they already are. Oh, I see, that's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that that is off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you youngins to your work. Interesting. Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut. He mentioned something about a fisherman's guild too. I wonder what kind of group that is. So how is this couple involved with the missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is. Well, in a nutshell, Shira explained that they encountered Josette in roulette. I see, that seems to be the person in question, all right. Which means that tonight is the night, huh? Yeah. It looks like we should probably get a room just in case. We're going to be in for a late night tonight. Alright, let's go ask the receptionist about a room. Okay, cool. Doesn't explain to me, however, like why they robbed a bunch of houses. I mean, maybe they robbed the ornament store for like weapons and stuff. And the weapon shop for weapons and stuff. I guess that makes sense. Maybe they were after the equipment rather than the money. Because if they wanted money, they should have gone for the mayor's house, really. And maybe the restaurant. Were you able to meet Lloyd? If you like what you see here at the inn, then please stay for the night. I just had a cancellation, so I have an open room. Cool, cool. It looked to me like you had a lot of empty rooms, but that's fine, that's fine. I wonder if I should bring my husband here next year. He always stays at home to watch the house while I'm gone, so I feel kind of sorry for him. But my daughter and I bonding, just the two of us, isn't a bad thing either. You guys could all three bond, right? That Lloyd fellow who came here from the royal city is an odd apple. It seems that if you try to talk to him while he's fishing, he completely tunes you out. He's a rather friendly gent if you meet him during dinner, though. Alright, cool. Will you be staying here with us tonight? Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything that we haven't taken care of, we better do it now. I don't want to head back to Bose after we've gotten a room. I guess you're right. In that case, not just yet. I understand. I'll reserve your room, so please come back after you've finished with your other errands. So we came back to Revenue Village to check out if there's, new people to talk to. Since we all live in the same village, we should try and get along. And there is. Cool. Oh, hi, Estelle. Hi, Louis. I was shocked to see the army haul you guys off after you went up to the abandoned mine. Especially after you didn't do anything wrong, either. Are you guys okay? Did those soldiers do anything bad to you? Thank you for caring. Thank you so much for caring. I'm sorry if we had you worried there. But we're okay. As you can see, we're alive and kicking. I'm glad you guys are all right. So what I saw was actually an airship then, right? Thanks for proving that I wasn't just telling a tall tale. Sure. But I'm sure the Royal Army would have proved your story sooner or later, so I've got mixed feelings about the whole ordeal. Considering that we were mistaken for sky bandits and then arrested. Well, even if you didn't go out in style, at least you kept your promise. And isn't that enough? I guess. There was a big war in this area a long time ago, and a lot of people from the village here died. I wish we could just get along with the Empire. Me too, kid. Because I hate it when people are sad. Me too, kid. Even adults have their own kind of problems. It must be tough being grown up sometimes. Indeed. Talk? This village is pretty peaceful, except for the occasional argument between Gray and Pesca. It's the same as it was right up until the Imperial Army invaded this place 10 years ago. This is why we can't help but think that maybe someday our peace will be shattered again. Hopefully not. Still the same as always. I mean, maybe we should buy some of this stuff. I don't know. Like, we'll come back later. We'll come back later. Lemon will come and help me do the cleaning in the morning. And I'll come to help Lemon in the bar when it gets crowded during the evenings. Nice to see you guys work together so well. Best friends for life. If I remember right, there's a village meeting going on today. The village elder came by this morning and he seemed to have a lot on his mind. I hope he doesn't worry too much because it'll start eroding his health. We don't want that. The entire village oversees all the orchards in Ravenous Village. Originally, everyone operated on their own. But since the orchard farmers were short-handed, the village decided to manage the cultivation of orchards together with everyone. Alright. Where did everybody go? I'm always on my husband's side. And it's because we can trust in each other like this that we can live like this as a couple. Cool. Maybe I should suggest my own ideas at the village meeting this time. I know things always turn into a big argument with Gray, but I think we need to sit down and talk with cool heads for once. Good luck with that. Takes two to do that. I sure hope that Pesca and Gray can come to an understanding at the next village meeting. I think if those two could learn to cooperate, the village orchards would become more prosperous. Indeed. You're already in there. It might be a good time for him to sit down and speak with the other villagers. Then again, he's always been a stubborn one, ever since his younger years. I hope there's someone who can be a good mediator between them all. I'm going to have to keep my eye on these young upstarts and their ways of cultivating fruit. Okay, cool, dude. I know it's painful, but we shouldn't forget about what happened here 10 years ago. In order to prevent such a tragedy from ever happening again, we need to tell our own children about the events of the war. This village may seem peaceful at first glance, but we're actually dealing with a number of problems. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is deal with them one at a time. Good luck. Have fun at the meeting. Alright. Can we go in here? Still no. Still no. Okay. Alright, on to the next place. Alright, we're at the Chrome Pass. Let's see if there's anything new going on here. Seems like nobody's been able to figure out exactly where the Sky Bandits really are. The border garrison often comes here to investigate. That's because the Bose region is covered with mountains. This area is the perfect place for criminals to hide. I see. With the border garrison's investigation carrying on this long, I'm sure they're tired. I hope they'll find some new leads soon. Me too. I mean, we'll find it first, obviously, because we are awesome. But they'll catch up, you know, especially with that mole. It appears that the border garrison has requested reinforcements for the headquarters. It looks like the general is planning to make his move sometime in the near future. Alright. Oh look, it's Annalise. No matter how experienced of a traveler you are, you shouldn't be hiking around in a place like this at night. The trail is steep and there are a lot of monsters out there. That reminds me, as strange as it sounds, we've seen a lot of organized packs of monsters recently. We did too. Those sheep, those bad sheep. I've never seen anything like it until now. Stop. I want to talk to Annalise, not you. Well, if it isn't Annalise. Shearzard! So how's your investigation coming along? Have you made any progress? In a sense, I guess. One more thing, Sherazard. The region has become really dangerous lately. Make sure to be careful. Thanks. Come with us. Come with us. Come with us. We can tie ribbons in each other's hairs. Or hair. Come with us. We can tie ribbons in Olivier's hair. Alright. 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 That wasn't bad. We got to see Annalise, so that's cool. Alright, on to the next area. We're back at the Haken Gate. And let's see what all... Oh, we can go inside again. Okay, cool. With the Sky Bandits in custody, our red alert status will be changed. You have the Sky Bandits in custody? The border garrison is conducting a full-scale search at the moment. Okay. I hope you don't mean us, because we ain't the Sky Bandits, dude. I have been thinking about traveling to the Empire, but I ran out of money, so I joined the border garrison. And why did I do that? Obviously, because I live my life on a whim. Oh, I don't regret my choice either. You're the dude who was wandering around here. Dude, anybody can just join? Really? This seems like really low standards to me. Should we be worried? Is Liberal gonna get attacked by the Empire again? Do you have some business with the General? He's indisposed at the moment. I mean, that doesn't mean much to us. Recently, the army has been going in and out of here even after dark. And thanks to the noise, I can hardly sleep. If my skin gets wrinkly from lack of sleep, I'm gonna give the soldiers who come in for a drink a piece of my mind. You do that, you do that. Those in the military sure have a tough life. Though the captured airliner has been found, nobody has a clue where the criminals responsible are. It seems that General Morgan has been leading the investigation on no sleep. Must explain why he's so grouchy. Yeah, sure, why not? Get 5 of these. Sure, sure. 5 of these. Yes, yes, okay. Nobody up here. Alright, let's break into the fort. Is it really breaking and entering if they leave the doors open? Tomorrow morning we'll be using patrol ships to search the mountainous regions. I'd better get some sleep while I can. Good luck. Mountainous regions, that's where we're headed next. Thankfully, it doesn't look like there are any military movements building on the Empire side. I guess it's to be expected since we've signed a mutual non-aggression treaty. Even so, it's difficult to relieve tensions. Alright. There are a lot more soldiers here than I remember. General Morgan said he plans to change the way the search is being conducted. It seems as though he's going to rely on the newly established intelligence division. Although, if the army is going to be searching the mountains, maybe we should go somewhere else, because usually, I mean, up to this point, the army hasn't done a great job, like with their clues and stuff. Even those soldiers who were supposed to be off duty tomorrow were called up. This is probably going to be a full-scale search. Still can't go in there. I wonder what it is. Maybe this is to the prison, to the jail cells that we were in last time? Hello, General Morgan. Don't mind us. We're not actually here. You can't see us. What do you want? Are you still loitering around here? I'm only going to tell you this once. This incident is under the jurisdiction of the army. Interfere again and you won't find any clemency here. The general's looking rather pale in the face. He must be really tired. Now's our chance to take him out. Challenge him to a duel, Estelle. I guess they've been giving their all in the search as well. If I mobilize any more of my men from the garrison here, I'm going to be short-handed on watching the Empire side. It would be ill-advised for us to act without considering all possibilities. I guess there's no alternative but to seek the cooperation of the intelligence division this time. Uh-huh. So I couldn't have done this without the cooperation from the intelligence division this time, huh? Okay, cool, cool. I mean, I feel like the intelligence division, I mean, they'd be like, stationed here, or wherever their base is, right? While you and your men go out and search. Because, you know, they're supposed to be the intelligence division. I would assume that they don't have a lot of field work, but I could be wrong. Alright, next, Nebel Valley, I guess. Oh, wait. Is there anybody there? I mean, there's that one guy, right? The guy in the, in that house in the middle of nowhere. But, he probably doesn't have anything new, any new dialogue.